Listen, listen. Actually, it's my husband's birthday next month. I see. It's still early, but congratulations. So, I'm thinking a trip to celebrate would be nice. That's good. I'm sure your husband will be pleased. Right? So, I need some advice. Can I go with you on your trip to Hawaii? What? A trip to Hawaii? You mean the trip you're planning with our mom's club? Of course it is. Actually, Evelyn is talking about the trip. I just happened to overhear it. I'm glad you're planning your trip at the right time. Please wait. The way you talk about it, don't tell me you're thinking of coming along on this trip. What? No? Of course not. I'm planning this trip to Hawaii with just the Moms Club members. If it's just you, it should be fine. But you can't bring your husband. I was going to take my daughter as well, but even more so, please don't. If you want to travel, why don't you just go with your family? Don't just stop and tag along on our Mom's Club trip. I'd love to travel, but I'm a stay-at-home mom too, so I don't have a lot of money to put together. Then don't go traveling. Why don't you do something else for them? What other things? That's for you to figure out. Anyway, I'm good to travel. I want to have fun too, if I'm going to be there. In other words, you just want to enjoy yourself, don't you? Ah, you caught me. Actually, I've been thinking about going to Hawaii too. Please, will you take me with you? If it's just you, it's okay. But if you're bringing your whole family with you, we'll have to decline. Stingy! Whatever you say. That's right. Well, this is a good time to talk to you about things. What? 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 You're taking me on the trip after all? No, no, no. Will you pay us back the money that you borrowed? Money? The money from our lunch meetings and shopping trips together. You haven't paid us back yet, have you? It seems you owe the other moms in the club money too. Please give it back. Oh, no! I just remembered something I gotta do. Hey, you're running away again like that? Well, I'll talk to you about the trip some other time. No, 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 no. That's why I said we wouldn't travel with you. I'm telling you. On the day of the trip. Hawaii is a great place. What are you all going to be doing? Sarah? You're also here? Isn't it obvious? Today's the long-awaited trip to Hawaii. We did some sightseeing until check-in time. I'll just kill some time. Well then, hold on. Yoo-hoo! I'm a little late. Well, look who it is. We arrived in front of the inn where you will be staying. Today's my husband's birthday, so you'll have to pay for our family's travel expenses. They're sold out for lodging reservations. Huh? No kidding. It's true. If you think I'm lying, you can go to the inn's website. Why don't you take a look? It's true. I didn't know they were sold out or anything. When did they sell out? I think it was just after you messaged me on WhatsApp last month. I happened to look at the website and saw that it was sold out. Hey, if you knew, you should have told me. No, I don't have to tell you anything, and I never said I was coming with you in the first place. Even today, I didn't think that you'd really be coming along. In a situation like this, you're supposed to tell people just in case, right? Didn't they teach you that in school? It's important to report, to communicate, and consult. I've been taught that, but in this case, I'm not reporting or communicating. I don't think we need to discuss it. You and your friends are at the inn, right? Yes. They're all in their rooms now, making themselves at home. I was just about to go for a hot spring bath. I'm sorry, but could you please leave that room? I need you to pack up and leave right away. Huh? Why should we leave? Are you telling us not to stay with you? Yes. How can that be? That's because our family is staying in that room. It's obvious. Of course, you'll have to pay for the trip. Don't be silly. What you're saying is so crazy that I almost dropped my phone. Really? I don't think I'm saying anything weird. Maybe it's because we're living in different worlds. Of course we are. I have a husband who's a businessman, unlike you guys. I'm not a dull old hag. You are really rude. Anyway, we booked this room for ourselves. I'm not going to give it away. Then where are we supposed to stay? You want me to stay in the field? I'm not saying you have to stay in the field. There are plenty of accommodations here. Why don't you try and stay somewhere else? They are all popular inns. I don't know if it's available, but... That's not good! My husband is looking forward to staying at this inn. Even my daughter's excited to eat the delicious food. I'm looking forward to it. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, how have you explained this to your husband? Could it be that you told him the Moms Club will pay for it? So there's nothing to worry about or something? No, it's not. This trip was meant to be a gift from me. I didn't tell him all the details. He doesn't know where the money's coming from, so I was planning to pay with you and the others. You were counting on our money from the beginning? It doesn't matter. It's his birthday. That's why. No. Why are you saying it's because it's your husband's birthday? Do I have to treat you to something? It's to pay for a favor that you owe me. A favor? Is there something that we asked you to do for us that we should be thankful for? If anything, I think you've caused trouble on others. I want you to be as grateful that you get along with me. Besides, I have a lot of power in our Moms Club. What could be the benefit of being together? You just do whatever you want every time you do your rounds. And it's not about power. We're all just following because it's a pain in the butt otherwise. Don't be rude. That's not the point. I'm having trouble getting into the inn. I've been telling the staff that I can stay anywhere, but they won't listen to me. And my husband is looking at me suspiciously. What are you doing? Just explain the situation to your husband and give up on staying here. There may be other lodges available. Why don't you just try looking for one first? But I don't have any money. I only have $7 in my wallet. Where the hell am I supposed to stay? At least give me some money. It's $30 per person. Now come to me with your money. That's enough. We would not want you to ruin our trip. I don't like it. The other moms. Now, if you'll excuse me. Huh? You're abandoning me? Wait a minute. There were no good inns available, so we ended up in a business hotel. This was supposed to be a great trip, but you ruined it. Oh, it's you. I'm glad you found a place to stay for now. By the way, what did you do with the money? I don't think you can stay anywhere with just $7. My husband agreed to pay for it with his credit card. It's made him very angry, though. And my daughter is complaining that she wanted an inn with a hot spring. It's the worst. What a disaster for your husband and daughter. It's all your fault that this happened. I promise you I will make you pay for this. Make me pay? What the hell do you want me to do? Oh, well, I've got a luxury hotel on my mind right now. Just take me there. Also, my daughter wants to go to Disneyland. Maybe I can get us to go on a trip to Disneyland. Of course, you will pay for the trip. Don't be silly. But first, please pay us back the money you borrowed. Do you have a good idea of who you owe money to and how much you owe? Debt? I didn't borrow any money. Did I? Yes. You're all below me, so it's natural that you pay for me, don't you? Why should I bother returning it? On what basis do you think your position is superior? That's because my husband is not like everyone else. He has a good position in the company, and my daughter is so good that she won a prize in a piano competition. Remember? But your husbands are all just dull businessmen, and your kids don't stand out, do they? So I'm the better of us here. Your husband and daughter are indeed awesome, but that doesn't mean you're great, though. If my family is great, I'm great. You know that much, don't you? I'm sorry. I don't understand it at all. You're so stupid. I wonder if you don't understand that that's common sense. No, I don't want to be told that by you. What do you mean? You will be held accountable for this. I promise. Okay, I'll get back to you. Fine. We also have something we wanted to talk to you about. I'll contact you later. Something to talk about? Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to concentrate on my trip for now. Hi, Sarah. May I talk with you right now? Oh, it's you. I was just about to contact you, too. When will you take me on a trip? A trip? What are you talking about? You've got to be kidding me. Of course it's about making up for the last time. That time, I ended up leaving the next morning. I didn't enjoy it at all. And when I got home, I got a lengthy talking to from my husband. You make it sound like it's my fault. You reap what you sow. right? If anything, we're the ones who were inconvenienced. So much that there's even a Sarah's Victims group. What is up with the name of that group? It's exactly what it says. It's a group of moms who did not get their money back from you, and now they're in trouble, and our group is on our way to your house right now. What? What do you mean? As you can see, we can't wait any longer. I thought we should discuss this in person. Wait a minute! Can you not do it today? Is it because your husband is there? Yes! If he finds out that I owe the Moms Club money, he'll get angry again. We took it upon ourselves to pick a day when your husband would be there. And it's about you, anyways, so we know what you're not telling your husband. This is an opportunity for your husband to get to know you better, I think. Don't do anything stupid. I will pay back the money, but will you stop coming to my house? Really? By the way, do you know how much the total will be? Like $100? What kind of nonsense are you talking? It's much higher than that. $1,000. No way I owe that much, right? It's $1,200 to be exact. I've kept all the receipts and stuff. We've done our calculations many times, too, so I don't think we're wrong. Will you pay it back right away? If you don't pay it back, I'm considering getting a lawyer. A lawyer? That's not good. I promise, I will pay you back the money. Just don't tell my husband. When are you going to return it? Well, I'll pay you back within a year. A year is... My kids will be in elementary school. Your children are different because you intend to make them attend private school, right? Are you planning to use that as a good excuse to escape your debt? That's not true. Well, no matter what, I can't trust anything you say, and we can't wait a year to begin with. I think you should tell your husband about the debt. I'm on my way now. Wait a minute! Please! I don't want my husband to know about this! Then we stormed into Sarah's house, as I declared earlier. When her husband learned of the debt, he got very angry with her on the spot. For the time being, her husband handled the debt. Our money was returned to us safe and sound. The incident further soured the relationship between Sarah and her husband. She was kicked out of her house, and now they are separated. Seems like it's just a matter of time before they get divorced. We, on the other hand, were able to collect our money without incident. Since Sarah, who does whatever she wants, is gone, we're able to live our lives peacefully. With the money that was returned to us, we are planning a trip to Universal Studios with our children this time. I can't wait to see it. From now on, it seems like we can travel and enjoy our meals without any worries. My name is Emily, and I'm a 32-year-old housewife. I live modestly with my son, who's in elementary school, my daughter, who's in kindergarten, and my husband. I'm feverishly saving up to buy our home in the future, but indeed, not as good as a certain mama. That mom is a very tricky and very annoying person. Zoe, can I have a word? Did you see the pack of beef on special sale there? Oh, Emily. What is it? There should only be the pack of meat I bought that's in there, but... It was there when I put it in the bag, but when I got home, it wasn't anymore. Well, that's strange. Maybe it dropped from your bike's basket, or on the way there. No, the eco bag was properly closed. I wouldn't know. I'm about to make dinner, so see you. Oh, Zoe, we still need to talk. Even though it seems suspicious, I could not pursue the matter further because I had no evidence. I was on my way home from picking up my daughter from kindergarten. While shopping at the supermarket, I ran into Zoe. I was at the same table, packing my bags, watching over my daughter. Meanwhile, she had left. This Zoe, for some reason, we often run into each other when we shop. I get a bad feeling every time. She's been cheating around so much that it even caused a rumor among our Moms Club. Again, I couldn't help doubting her, but I have a suspicion that half of the money was skimmed by Zoe. Zoe would put specials in my basket that I didn't want, and then after paying the bill, she'd say, "You don't need that much, do you?" and then go ahead and take them without permission. I tried telling her several times, but she is not someone who listens at all. Several other moms seem to have suffered the same thing. It's not that expensive, but it is quite expensive when you put it all together, because it is done a little at a time. I've never met anyone who would do something like this. As we sit here feeling confused, the damage only gets worse. I can't do anything but let out a sigh. She's 2 years older than me, and both our husbands know each other because they work for the same company. My older son is close friends with her son, so I can't say it strongly enough. Emily, what happened today? What do you mean? Well, you didn't show up at your usual supermarket, I thought. Oh, I don't really want to buy anything today. Oh, yeah? Today was a special sale day for onions and tofu. Oh, is that so? Good thing we have some at home. I see. Tomorrow it looks like there's going to be a special on pork and milk. That supermarket over there is so cheap. They often have specials. That's right! The best in the area. We're going shopping tomorrow, right? Well, I'll think about it. You should definitely go, because it's a bargain. Yeah. It's time to get ready for dinner, so gotta go. Yep. Looks like my wallet is being targeted again. For the past few days, I've been trying to get behind Zoe. I've been going to a different supermarket and at a different time. I run into her every once in a while. I am worried because the damage is getting bigger and bigger. When I responded that I wasn't going, she kept asking, and it was getting irritating. So I just reply appropriately and go with the flow. I have to find a way to avoid running into her. To cut down on the number of trips to the grocery store, I've been buying in bulk and making more ready-made dishes. My household management skills improved and prevented my kids and I from buying too many snacks, so maybe this is a good thing. For now, I wonder if I felt secure because I was making countermeasures against her. As my husband and I were shopping at a large shopping center, I came across Zoe, whom I hadn't seen in a long time. Although she said, "I lost my wallet," she kept putting one item after another in my shopping cart. Why such hundreds of dollars worth of beauty products and such? I bet you can put them in your basket without hesitation, can't you? At this point, I was more amused than dismayed. I left her in the hands of my husband, who knew what was going on, and I ran to the police station next to the shopping center. Hey, Emily? Where are you right now? Still at the shopping center. What's wrong? I don't know why, but I'm being suspected of shoplifting or something. So the cops are bringing me to the police station. Would you please come? Isn't it because you lost your wallet? Aren't you supposed to report it? No, it's not. While your husband and I were waiting for you, the cops came and brought me here. Well, it was you who lost your wallet, so my husband has nothing to do with it, right? Yes, but that's not what happened. This cop thinks I'm a shoplifter. Really? Why is that? Your shopping cart that I've been keeping was full, so they mistakenly thought I was stealing it. And before I knew, your husband was gone too. My shopping cart, is it? I don't think I put that much stuff in there. Plus, if I'd taken the shopping cart out of the store, wouldn't I be mistaken for a shoplifter? That's why! I thought I'd buy it for you. I put that in there because I thought it was clever. I went out of the store to look for you. You were out in the parking lot, right? That's why I want you to come here and explain. I've always been telling you, why do you put stuff that I don't want in the basket? And what you put in your basket today was what you wanted, right? It's not that I wanted any beauty equipment, so that's not true. Even you would want that beauty equipment. So don't make assumptions about what people want. It's about time you admit that. You wanted me to buy what you wanted so you could have it for yourself. The other moms are annoyed with you, too. How could I possibly do that? Anyway, I need you to prove to them that I'm not a shoplifter. Come on, come over here. I'm not going. You have a basket full of goods, even though you didn't have your wallet. You were going to leave without paying a penny, weren't you? That's shoplifting. I said no. I was looking for you. It's the same thing. Same goes for counting on other people's money, because I will not defend you no matter what you say. No way! Then what am I supposed to do? I can't seem to get someone to come and release me. Zoe, you didn't come alone today, did you? Huh? You don't have a driver's license, so you came with your husband, right? Why don't you just call your husband? Who better to vouch for your identity, right? That's a little... I'll be in trouble. You're at the police station, so it's hard to call him, right? Then I can help. I'll ask my husband to look for him. What? No. No way. My husband works at the same company as your husband, so he knows his contact info. Wait a minute! I just asked my husband for help, If I tell him where the police box is, it will be okay, right? Yeah, no. How can you excuse suspected shoplifting? Just don't call my husband. Hey, Emily! Oh, I think I just got a hold of him. It looks like he'll be there in about 15 minutes. Stop it! What else can I say? Why don't you just tell him like it is? Tell him that, oh, I'll just say that I dropped my wallet because I thought I'd enjoy shopping with other people's money. No! Wait, I can't say that! Hey, please! I'm begging with my life! Emily, come help me! Please! Hey! So, don't count on me. We are going shopping, and I don't have time for that. Please tell your husband all about it. No! I'm sorry! I apologize for everything I've done, and from here onwards. So help me! My husband and I had prepared in advance what we'd do in case we met up with her, and came up with a lot of countermeasures. Even now, I could read Zoe's behavior to some extent. I made a move and asked my husband to monitor the situation. I brought the policemen with me, and notified them that the person had lost their wallet and was in trouble. My husband casually left the place and joined me. I was looking at Zoe through the window, and I wondered if she could see me. People aren't supposed to take merchandise out of the store without paying for it. If only she knew that would be a crime. She could have avoided getting caught for shoplifting. The rest is what you've just seen. I then enjoyed shopping at the shopping center with my husband. Zoe's husband came to apologize and heard a lot of things. He handled the situation with the shoplifting and paid for the merchandise. The case was dismissed with a fine because it was a first offense. Her husband asked me what Zoe has done to me, so I told him about our conversation on WhatsApp without covering anything up. Then her husband apologized deeply and reimbursed us for the amount of money that he could pay, and so we were able to receive an apology. He asked the other moms about what had happened and reimbursed them. As for Zoe, she and her husband went around apologizing. The reimbursement, which included beauty equipment, exceeded $3,000. It seems she was made to promise to work and pay it back. Zoe cheating and going after people's money was due to a rather unfortunate sense of financial management. It seems that her husband is now teaching her how to keep a household budget. As for me, I don't have to look around me in the supermarket and feel scared, or buy in bulk, because I don't have to anymore, and I can shop freely. Thanks to Zoe, I've improved my household management skills. I use it to expand my repertoire of dishes. With the joyful faces of my husband and children, who eat deliciously, I am ready to do housework again today.